So R&D, research and development, is a major part to any organization. This will really look around, again, it will be digging deeply into the data side of things, but also the costings aspect as well. So, throughout any organization, doesn't matter, what you're really doing, but what you'll find is a lot of this mainly will be across tech businesses. So that might be like really, really high tech, such as like, semiconductors, for argument's sake, or it may actually, break down into more like software development businesses. But ultimately what they're starting to do here is to find more efficient ways in terms of how can they improve their products, their services. Actually, are there certain aspects of their product that perhaps they can take out to service different areas or even create new products within that? It literally is more of a play about and a discovery to a degree in terms of, how else can they make that business more profitable? There's a lot of work as well that goes in from a government perspective in terms of R&D, and there's a lot of kind of tax credits available for organizations like this, which ultimately will actually feed back into the funding episode that we did of this as well. So what we'll often see is businesses opening up new R&D centres to look at that research and development and ultimately look at how they can make their business more profitable or open up new solutions. But a lot of that will be supported as well through additional funding that will come back in from outside, I say like governments, for example, in terms of basically, I suppose, adding into the research that's going on throughout the country to produce new products, produce new businesses, and ultimately develop that technology further. So it's a great indicator if somebody is opening an R&D office, not so much necessarily right now around the opportunity, but it's a key indicator in terms of, okay, what's coming next. So it's a great indicator of like future growth. So it's one to definitely stay very, very close to, because ultimately, whether that's within a 6-month period, 12 months, 24 months, it's very, very likely that business is going to be releasing new solutions, new products, and ultimately off the back of that, they're going to be setting up new departments as well. So it's a great opportunity, again, from sales perspective, to stay very close to that. I track it. I track actually, how's the headcount growing within that specific hub. Is that something that's accelerating? And again, that's probably due or signs that they have found something that they're looking to accelerate further. And what will come off the back of that are more sales opportunities. And I say whether that's new products that you can sell into them when they're setting up, or perhaps it's expanding the licenses or agreements you have in place already, where they're starting to set up new departments. Ultimately, it could lead to them opening new headquarters, other offices, other branches as well. It's dependent on what it is that they're going to be developing or researching within that hub.